work it, make it, do it. Makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Purple Grizzly here, and we got another Black Ops commentary. In my last commentary, where I told a story of my friend Ghost, I stated near the end of it that if any of my subscribers have some interesting stories, or if they need advice on any situation in their lives, just send me a message on YouTube, and I could possibly feature it in a future commentary. That's what I'm doing right now. I actually got about 5 or 6 messages so far, and we'll probably see some of those in the future, but this one, it's going to be a little more serious today. Subscriber of mine messaged me asking for some advice on a situation that he's going through. So I'm going to go ahead and read off what he sent me. Hey man, I'm a 15-year-old kid whose parents and family are very devoted Catholics. For me, as a kid, they pretty much shoved the Bible down my throat. So ever since I was a kid, I didn't like church that much. Well, a few months ago, I realized I didn't believe in any religion. I thought they were all stuff people made up to explain death. For me, I'll just have to wait till I get to the other side. So my problem is that my parents don't know about me not believing in any other religion. Or religion at all. So I'm not sure what to do. I mean, they still take me to church on Sundays, but I just don't feel anything. So I don't know whether to tell them or not, when, how, or should I just let them find out on their own time. Help me, thanks. P.S. Please don't use my YouTube name. So I thought this would be a good thing to do, good thing to touch on for my first sub-story, commentary, whatever you guys want to call it. I could share some pretty big similarities with this guy. I have been a Christian for about 3 years now. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Some of my friends probably do, but it definitely takes up a good portion of who I am. It does influence the way I do my YouTube videos. But I want all my viewers, I want all my subscribers to know, in no way, shape, or form am I going to try and push any of my beliefs on you guys. Because whatever you guys believe in, that's all on you, and no one can change that except for yourself. So I'm not going to even try and do all that nonsense crap. But yeah, so the first thing I want to give advice on, I'm sure some of you guys can relate to this, I know I can. When he's saying he has doubts and he's just not feeling things in church, trust me, I go through this all the time. There's days I'll have doubts on a regular basis, and just things just don't add up sometimes, and it gets really hard. Just keeping your faith strong in something like this. But the best advice I can give is a Bible verse, and the Bible verse is Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding, and always acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. So that being said, I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself. And if you're really feeling something with this Christian thing, and if you're starting to doubt it more and more, just always keep that verse in your mind. But let's get on to the more serious part of this video. When it comes to your parents not knowing this, my parents are they believe in God, but I wouldn't really call them Christians. And but I'm definitely sure your parents love you. There are some parents out there that don't love their kids, but it's not very, very common at all. There's a lot of varies right there. But I'm sure your parents love you, and they could fully understand this. So my best advice would definitely have to be, definitely tell them, because I mean, they're taking you to church, and it's a part of your life, and it's part of your family's life. So I don't know which parent you have a stronger relationship with, either your mother or father, but whichever one it is, I'd highly recommend talking to them, just sitting down and just be like, hey dad, hey mom, with this whole church thing, I'm just really not feeling things. Is there anything you could do to help? And, just really, your parents are your parents for a reason. They're there to take care of you, they're there to raise you, and they're definitely there for someone you can open up and talk to, for most case. But, or if you're not comfortable with your parents, definitely talk to a minister or a pastor or a youth group leader if your church has that. And someone you could trust. You could definitely trust the staff of churches, all that stuff. And just have a talk with them. And that's probably the best course of action you can take. I'm not the best person to ask this advice on, but I definitely have some similarities when it comes to your story. So to wrap things up with the story and give the general advice, I recommend talking to your parents and opening up to them, and maybe take a look at that Bible verse. I don't know, whatever you want to do, but yeah. So I mean, I've talked to this guy a little more on YouTube. I've sent him a message a little more in depth on things, but I figured I'd give you guys a general idea of this guy's situation over this commentary. This is a little more serious topic, and when I get something more serious or something a little more deep, with maybe someone struggling with a family issues, maybe your dad's an alcoholic. There's lots of situations I can relate in, and I'm definitely gonna take serious situations very seriously. Why so serious? But when I get a little more humorous stories or humorous commentaries, I'm definitely gonna be cracking some jokes and we'll have fun with that. But when it's serious, you guys can always trust me to stay true and not degrade you whatsoever. But so hopefully you can straighten things out and find your rightful path and find what you believe in. One thing I do want to stress on with this commentary is don't let anyone really tell you what is right and what to believe in, because a big part of life is discovering who you are and who you want to be, and that involves choices like what you believe in, and like for example, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm 110% for missionaries. If you guys don't know what a missionary is, it's where it's a group of Christians get together and they go to different parts of the country or different parts of the world to spread the gospel and help improve living conditions, such as going to a tribe in Africa and building houses and providing medication and vaccinations for life-threatening diseases. But I really support stuff like that. But I do have to say, it's all on you what you believe in. Don't let anyone push something on you, because that's one of the most important things you can do. Like I said, is decide who you want to be. So I'm gonna wrap things up by saying, if you guys have some interesting life stories or some situations you guys need some advice on, feel free to send me a message on YouTube, and you might make it into a future commentary. If you're new to my channel, feel free to check it out, subscribe if you want, and hopefully you guys, enjoyed this. I don't know, it might be a little too personal for some of you guys. Maybe some of you guys want some laughs. I don't know. Just leave a comment below and tell me what you guys think. I'm not gonna do strictly sub stories and giving advice on things. It's just something I'm gonna do every once in a while, because I think it'd be a fun way to connect with my subscribers and learn a little more about you guys. I do prank videos. I do montages. I do just general commentaries. I do the whole enchilada. Um, I have a lot of fun with this YouTube stuff, so hopefully you guys enjoy watching my videos as much as I do making them. Uh, Hopefully you guys learned something from this. I'm saying hopefully a lot. If I say it one more time, I'm gonna have to smack myself in the face with a hammer or something very sharp and blunt. I'm gonna sign out. Final score was 51-9. It was a pretty good game of mine I got a few weeks ago. I'm gonna go to sleep now. It's about 2:20 a.m. I'll talk to you guys later.